Debts, deficits, sterling, the euro, reserves, central banks, borrowing and credit. Sounds super interesting, right? Well, maybe not. The world of economics can be overwhelming to many, especially in the context of Scottish independence. And it doesn't help either that we're living in a world full of misinformation amplified by the mainstream media and certain political parties. But there are ways to cut through the smoke and mirrors. One academic school that does this is modern monetary theory. Modern monetary theory, or simply called MMT, is a way of looking at economics that embodies a clear and honest image about how the monetary system really works. It shows us that countries can reach their full potential when they have full control over their currency and central bank. MMT shows us that countries that issue their own currency simply spend money into existence. This is how it's worked for countries like the US, Japan, Australia, China, Canada, and even the UK. This is how it's worked for the last 50 years. MMT isn't just a fancy idea, it's based on evidence, facts, and observable information for over 20 years worth of academic research. MMT is at the very core of the Green New Deal being proposed by Democrats in the US, including the likes of Bernie Sanders and Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez.
They're trying to say that the Green New Deal is about what we have to give up, what we have to cut back on, when in fact the Green New Deal itself is a resolution to be more expansive.
Think about it. Isn't it odd when the UK government struggles to fund the English NHS, education system and welfare programmes, but out of nowhere can find billions of pounds for the military intervention projects they propose? So why is MMT important to an independent Scotland? With Scottish independence, we need to make the choice between being a currency issuer or a currency user. By being a currency issuer, we can properly spend on government programmes that can help support the most vulnerable in society and grow our economy for everyone. But if we become a currency user by keeping sterling after independence, we're handing over our monetary powers to bankers in the UK. That would be leaving powers over interest rates, borrowing, and the money supply in the hands of the UK. But don't just take my word for it. In May of this year, you can hear from the two world-leading experts on MMT. Economist Professor Bill Mitchell and Warren Mosler will be travelling to Scotland to explain how we can reap the benefits of independence through our own national currency and a job guarantee scheme. Their first conference will take place on May 8th at Edinburgh International Conference Centre, with the second conference taking place on May 9th in Glasgow at Mitchell Library. Both conferences start at 7 p.m. with a brief talk from a panel, then followed with a question and answer session. You can purchase tickets right now from the venue websites. To find out more information on the event or MMT generally, you can check out our website. It's time to put an end to unionist misinformation and instead offer a progressive vision for the future of Scotland.